Hey, what's up, everybody? BDF 44 coming at you with another video. So I figured I'd do a therapy session video since I hadn't done one in a couple days. And we got some new updates on the vehicle. So I can't seem to just have a smooth path with my car in this situation, man. So everything's paid for, as you guys know. Everything that has to be done is finally done. The car is at the repo place. So they finally delivered the vehicle from wherever the hell they had it to a place where I can pick it up. And now the only step left for me to do is to pick up a slip from the police department, pay them their little $15, $20, and then go pick up my car. Nothing else left to do. Now, I called up the police station about 4 or 5 days ago with the intention of setting up an appointment, thinking I was going to pick up the car the next day. So I was figuring, could make that happen and set up that appointment for the same time and knock it out like I plan on doing. Well, they didn't have the car. I called the police station first, set up the appointment, then called the car lot, and they didn't have it yet. They said they weren't going to be getting it for another couple days. So, of course, canceled that appointment with the police station. Fast forward to today. Now we have it all set up to where I'm supposed to pick up the car on Monday at 2:30. No problem. Everything's smooth. Now all I got to do is make sure I can get to the place, and that's that, and get to the police station. So my thing is, it's Saturday. I know I have this coming up on Monday. It would be best for me to call the police station, make sure I set up an appointment, because obviously if you don't set up an appointment, you're going down there thinking you're going to get anything. It's not happening. So I know that, being that I've already been through this process. So I called them again right now. And would you believe it if they said that they couldn't find the car in the database, that they don't have it listed as a repo at all, and to call recovery management, which is the lot where the car is at, and let them know what the sheriff's department told me. Now, mind you, I left a part out. I called the same Inglewood Police Department before that, to get the car out, and they told me to call the sheriff's department, LA County Sheriff's Department. So I'm like, okay, I did that. Got off the phone with police, called the sheriff. Sheriff's had me on hold for 20 minutes looking for the stuff. Lady was great. She was really, really nice, and took a lot out of her, I'm sure, trying to look for that crap, because it was a good 30 minutes she had me on hold, going back and forth, trying to figure out where the car was and where that car was in the database. She came to no conclusion. They can't find the car in the database at all. So she can't release me the slip that I need to pick up my car until, of course, they find that. Now, I don't want to wait until Monday, right, to make this appointment, because I have to pick up the car at 2:30. The appointment should already be made. They should already have that appointment. Both appointments should already be made. And, of course, they need to be made on the same time, same day, because common sense will obviously lend itself to, for you guys knowing I don't have a car, which means I have to find a way to get there. So either it's going to be bus or Uber. So you want to kind of set that up. You don't want your appointment with the cops to be at 10, and then your appointment to get the car at 2:30, you just stuck out there. So as you guys know, I ain't left the house 2 months. So needless to say, I ain't trying to be stuck nowhere. But this is what I'm dealing with, man. I'm not really even stressed about it, because I've done my part. You know what I mean? Everything I need to do is done. Everything the car lender needs to do is done. Everybody's paid. Insurance is paid. I spent over $3,500 trying to get this fucking car back. Excuse my language. And now, at the last step, it's another snag. It's like, God, I cannot get this stress past me, bro. And it's like, as I told you guys in previous videos in regards to this car, it's like, it's a damned if I do, damned if I don't. If I didn't make the choice to get my car back, yeah, I have more cash in my pocket for sure. I'm definitely less stressed about cash. But now I'm worried about transportation in every way, shape, and form, because my credit's bad. So I can't really just up and get a good car. You know what I mean? So maybe I could have got a little bucket or something. But with what cash? Because I don't really have no cash right now. It was like, either it was go and get the car back that was good, that I know I can trust with the cash that I have, or get another type of bucket with the money. I mean, I just didn't think that was the better move for myself. So I went and got my car back, and now I still don't have my car back. I paid these people over a month ago, yo. Over a month ago, they got my money, $1,500, and then the insurance and all that. I did all of that. I did everything I needed to do. The last step is to just give them $15 for a piece of paper that says that I'm good enough to get the car back in my hands. And that's it. And then it's drive home. That's it. And now I still am in a space where I can't get my car. And it's like, well, I'm certainly not going to be able to get my money back if for some reason something goes wrong. The recovery management place where they keep the car, they can't keep it there for too long. So if I can't seem to get this, if nothing comes about in regards to them giving me this slip, the car goes back into out of my hands. And of course, they're not going to refund me no money that I've already paid, because I owe them that money for the car. So it's like, I'm out of that money anyway. So obviously the police department's gonna have to find that paperwork or find whatever it is. They're gonna have to explain to me what the hell's going on or something. Something has to be done. So yeah, man, just not getting no luck on that end. So enough of the car. That's that. That was just me trying to do what I was supposed to do and getting nowhere as usual. But now the other aspect of things is, the kind of day I've been having. I'm doing pretty good actually, feeling really good. This has been one of the better days I've had up until this point, until I decided to address real stuff. You know what I mean? Try to This is one of those situations where you're having a great Saturday, nothing's going wrong, and you decide to do something responsible, and when you do, it tries to ruin your mood. That happens to me a lot, unfortunately, but it's just the nature of my life. When you're on this level, I think most things are meant for it to be more difficult for you so that you would just go away. I think they want most poor people to just kind of just go to work, and die, or just skip all that and just die, because we're not able to bring forth the value that we represent in this country. So that's how I view it. If you're not paying an absorbent amount of taxes, then you have to deal with bullcrap, because you're worthless to this country. So that's how I view myself as it pertains to this as a citizen here. That's how I view them viewing me. And so I don't get surprised when I run into little snags like this. My unemployment EDD situation, same thing. Got on the phone with a lady. She told me they weren't paying nobody for 6 months, and then I'm asked out, basically. Like, that's what she told me, not with the curse word, but and I made a video on that as well. Like, EDD's not paying anybody. Well, luckily enough for myself, I had contacted them 2 different ways. I sent them an email stating my situation and that I needed to be, I told them the urgency of my situation via email, and then made the call. So when she talked to me and gave me the "you get nothing" conversation, the email responded to me in a different way and said, "Yo, could you give us your ID?" So while I was doing my last video in regards to therapy session video, the very last therapy session video I did, I received a text at the end of it saying EDD submit something. And I remember reacting to it while I was on the phone with you guys. Well, it was just basically saying that. So I had to upload my ID and all that good stuff. And then from there, they said, I sent a text today saying that look out for something in the mail. We received your identification and verified, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm not sure which is true. Is it 6 months from now they'll be eligible to pay benefits for this state? Because that sounds like cap to me, to be completely honest with you. Even if it is something where they don't have enough unemployment money to give anybody until 6 months from now, the fact that they're willing to project 6 months from now that is going to be the case tells me that they're probably not projecting properly anyway. If you can't afford to give anybody any money right now, what makes you think you're going to have it 6 months from now? So needless to say, she was capped. I didn't buy it then, but it was kind of dejective to receive that information. Nevertheless, when you do your due diligence, you make sure you contact people 2 and 3 different ways. That's the lesson learned here. That way, if somebody gives you some nonsense, or if they tell you something that they're telling everybody that hour, you understand what I'm saying? You didn't get caught up in that nonsense. So luckily enough, I didn't just call them. So that's what I want to share with everybody. If you have situations like that, email, text, and call. Do all 3. So when you run into stuff like this, you can get the results that ultimately I'm finding here. Because hopefully this means via email, they'll see the urgency in my situation, because I was able to eloquently place it. And plus, I told them as well in the email that I was an essential worker. And I hope that holds some kind of weight, because it should cut and dry. When 90% of the population is in the house and the 10% out there running around, when those 10% find themselves in a situation where they need some help, it shouldn't be no questions asked of whether or not they get that help. I feel the same way about our troops, and I said that in our video in a previous video as well, therapy session video, that I feel that way. I feel like because I'm an essential worker, I shouldn't have no problem getting unemployment. Nobody else had a problem getting unemployment. They was paying people way more money than I was making to work. And I ain't complaining nothing. I was happy people were in the house, because I felt it was safer for everybody. And selfishly, the streets was better in LA when ain't nobody outside, to say the least. So I didn't mind being an essential worker, but now that I needed money, it's like, oh no, you can't get it. We gave all the money to all the people who were hiding. Now people like yourself can't get a buck when you need it. And it's like, nah, don't play with me like that. Don't play with me like that. Don't tell me that I spent a whole 8 months outside working a job that I didn't like, just so y'all could give everybody else who was sitting in the house sometimes in some situations where they didn't even believe in COVID, but they was just chilling because, they could get free money. And I'm supposed to not be able to get it when I need it. Nah, you failed, California. You failed on that. So as you can see, I'm running into issues with the state of California, both as in regards to my car and in regards to my unemployment. And of course, in regards to SNAP benefits as well, because they hit a snag with that. Even though I am since good now, I'm cool, SNAP benefits are all in place. Those benefits got delayed by a lot based on them messing up somehow with the address and stuff. So state of California is in disarray, as you guys already know. They can't seem to get much together at all. Crime is up crazy high. Nobody really want to be here because it's too expensive. And they seem to be more preoccupied with people putting masks on than they are with helping people who really, really need it in other areas. So I think there's a balance to be found. COVID is real, but I just think that the only thing they're really focused on right now is COVID. Like literally, that's it. So I think that is a dereliction of duties, and I'm very frustrated with my state in a myriad of ways. But we got the best weather in the world, so it keeps people here. And if it starts snowing here, believe me, everybody's leaving. It's the only thing keeping people here is the weather. So anyway, that's what I want to say about that. Bash the hell out of California. I love my city, love my state, love the people here, but I don't like how it's being run, and I don't like some of the issues that poor people tend to run into when they try to get help from these people. So that's what I wanted to say in regards to that. Hopefully I don't find myself poor for too much longer, so that I can be of service to some people maybe on this level, as I can't do nothing down here while I'm with them. But it is what it is, man. I just gotta move forward to see what the Lord has in store for me, whatever it is I can provide in the various ways that the Lord lets me do that. So that's what it is, man. It's my therapy session. I'm not particularly feeling bad. I'm a bit frustrated because I can't seem to get nothing done smoothly with this damn state. But other than that, like I said, the day's been great. You know, I've been watching stuff on YouTube, talking my basketball stuff like I always do. I'm probably going to work on another one of these musical playlists. Follow me at BDF, Apple Music. And I don't have the 44 at the end of that. I got to keep reminding myself that when I tell people that I'm on Apple Music, that 44 is not there. I got to rebrand and put that 44 on there. It's just BDF at Apple Music. So I try to figure that out. It's just a mistake. I'm a rookie when it comes to making sure my stuff is right in that regard, but I'll get it right. The point is, I want you guys to check that out because it's a real passion project for me, and I'm actually better at that than I am at this, believe it or not, in my opinion. So that's what it is. BDF at Apple Music, playlist curator. I got over 400 playlists there that are a passion of mine, and like I said, I think I'm one of the best in the world, if not the very best in the entire world at that. I really believe it. I know it sounds crazy, right? I know. I think I'm the best though. So that's what it is. Yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying their day, man. You know, I always want to tell people to hit a like now because I'd like this channel to grow. I wasn't really on that for the last couple of years because I wasn't necessarily in a space where I wanted everybody to see everything I had to say. But now I'm in a place where I'm very confident in my basketball stuff more than anything, and I would love for people to kind of know me for that as well as the music. So that's what I got, man. BDF 44, man. Thank y'all for helping me through these difficult times with these therapy session videos. This has been one of the second toughest year of my life, and fortunately enough, this year I have this channel. As to where in 16 I did not. Lord knows I needed an outlet back then. So I encourage you guys to constructively use your voices for things that you believe in. I've been on that a lot lately. Standing on good energy and the betterment of others is something that I'm trying to grow to be a part of my everyday speech, not just basketball, but things that can help us and organize it as it goes along. So 2022 should be a very big year for this channel, and I'm going to give you guys all the content that I have, both basketball wise and just with myself, my personality, and what topics come to mind. So that's what I got, man. My name is BDF44, and I thank you all for watching. I'm out.